those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind. What do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. I really don't want to hammer on a project. I hammer on the project. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed.
If the universe actually does create your life, okay, from your brain, how can it know what to create if you don't intentionally create? It's going to continue to give you more of what you're thinking about at the time.
Right.
And since, what do most people think about?
Shit.
No. Most people think about Thursday night happy hour, Friday night with the boys.
Yeah, bullshit.
What we're going to do this weekend. And so they continuously think about that, and that's what they continuously get in their life.
Yeah.
The guy who's fit versus the guy who's fat, the guy who's fit does that one thing that the fat guy doesn't. He gets out of bed when his alarm goes off. He doesn't eat a ding dong with cream cheese on it. He actually drinks his protein shake and then goes to the gym. Whereas fat guy decides that he's gonna eat a ding dong with cream cheese on it and then chase it down with a creamy coffee, right? And avoid a workout at all costs because a workout is painful. Whereas that guy who's gonna go to the gym knows that that pain that he's gonna put his body through, that pain is a privilege that his body is going to adopt and get leaner, tighter, stronger, more defined, and more athletic.
Is it good to take the negativity and turn it into positive action? I've found that to be the way to deal with it because there's no shortage of it. I can find it everywhere. You know, what you can't find everywhere in the beginning is a bunch of people spanking, patting your ass, telling you you're great, clapping for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit doesn't come until the end, bro. That doesn't come until the end. And then even at the end, half people still hate you.
You have to embrace that suck. And there's a difference between the person who embraces the suck versus the person who is constantly trying to run away from discomfort, suckiness, pain, adversity, right? And in fact, back in 1939, Napoleon Hill, when he wrote his book, Think and Grow Rich, in that book, he talks about on the other side of pain, you meet your highest self. On the other side of pain, you meet your higher self. How powerful is that? Like this man knew it back in 1939. He saw it, and then he wrote about it.
Most people do go their whole lives dictating their success based upon how motivated they are, which, like I said, motivation is inconsistent. You can't count on it.
Yeah.
So you're going to get hot here, you're going to be cold here, you're going to get hot here, and it's never hot for long enough to actually create anything substantial. Discipline's the only way to create that.
Whether it's adversity, whether it's suffering, whether it's pain, if you choose to run towards it, who you become on the other side of it is a newer, higher, more transcendent version of you, right? But most people want to do what? They see pain, they see suffering, they see potential for adversity, they see risk, and they begin to run away, they retreat, they go towards comfort, complacency. They go towards not feeling discomfort. And what that does is conditions you to be soft mentally and physically and emotionally. How much adversity can you handle and still keep making good decisions, still keep putting one foot in front of the other, still keep leading people that you're meant to lead? And if you can crank up that thermostat by intentionally doing hard things, running towards pain, doing that one more set, one more rep, one more step, one more sales call, one more knock on the door, one more thing, one more degree than everybody else, all it takes is that one extra degree consistently compounded over time, you become a savage of a human.
Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
But I'm here to tell you that most people will slide towards bubble wrapping themselves the moment they have an injury, the moment something goes wrong, the moment they sense fear or adversity or pain, they retreat. You have to run towards it. You become a different person on the other side of it. And I want to beat that into your head as much as I can, because it is that 1 degree that separates winners from losers. It is that 1 degree that separates the successful from the failures. It is that 1 degree consistently done, compounded over years, that will build a legacy.
Chances are you will realize that the desire to rest was just weakness. It was just the desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path. And by simply going through the motions, you overcame that path. And you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path. You stayed on the war path.